Hi guys, it's Jen here and welcome to Jen's World About Watercolour. Today I'm doing a drawing and a painting of an impala. So I downloaded this pic off Pixabay and I thought I'm still in the practicing movement with my animals. So I thought I'd try and do this one, and he's just about to leap. So I've got his front feet off the ground and he's in sort of like a crouch and take off position. So I'm just drawing in his legs now and trying to get the positions right. He's quite a complex sort of mix of shapes. So I found it proportionally a bit hard, but we got there in the end. So anyway, I'm just marking in that front leg and wasn't really happy with the position of that shoulder, so just changed it a little bit just to tweak it. Then go into the back leg. He's got quite a strong muscle in that back leg because they do run incredibly fast. And then the other back leg is tucked right up under him like that. And then it comes down. I'm going to take that bit off. And it comes down to the ground. Then I'll mark in his belly marking because he's got a white belly on him. Have a look, check the proportions. Yep, he looks fine. Have another check. Yep, he still looks fine. And then I grab I've got my little ceramic porcelain mixing tray there so you guys can see it today, because in the other videos I've noticed my other one doesn't fit in the camera, so I thought I'll mix my colours on my little porcelain tray. So I'm going in with a very thin wash of yellow ochre just to do his base. That was my dog sneezing, I apologise for that, bless you bear dog. So just go everywhere that's going to have colour in yellow ochre. I'll leave his white belly. Oops, I forgot to rub that bit out, so rub that out now. Better late than never. Just follow around in his body. And it's drying in here pretty quickly today, so then I can go almost straight back in over him again with a slightly thicker mix of yellow ochre. And now I'm using a bit of Indian red and my silver black velvet brushes. I'm using my silver black velvet brushes today and my Sennelier watercolours yet again. I love these. So now I'm going into his ears with a bit of Indian red. And then take that into his darker areas. And I'll go back and soften up the edges because it is drying so fast. I'll go back and soften up the edges with a damp brush in a little bit. I'll just lay in a few of these shadowy areas or darker areas. Now I'm popping in a bit of cerulean blue into his white. So I'll pop it in and then I'll damp it off with a damp brush so it just leaves a slight tint of the blue. Because his white's sort of shadowed by the ground. So then I go in and mop it up and that just leaves this tiniest little tint of cerulean under there. Do the same on his back leg because he's got white on the inside of that back leg. And now I I go in with a bit of burnt umber and ultramarine blue, and that makes a grey brown. So now I'm going into the darkest dark areas. I do around his little muzzle. Tips of his ears have got little black tips. It's got a little bit of dark just there, so I'll put that on and then I'll damp it out with a damp brush just to move it around a little. Now I'm going ultramarine blue and a little bit of Aliz crimson, make a purpley colour, so just to come in with the darkest shadows under his belly and onto his back leg there. And I missed and it bled a bit, so it was a bit damp there, so it doesn't matter, I just mopped that up and it's tidied it right up. I take his shadow down under his back leg and into his hock, then back up into his belly and up there, and then his knees in shadow, so just darken up the front of that leg, just like that. And then bring purpley colour down his chest, take it down that front leg, and again I'll soften it up with a damp brush, just like that, so it's no hard edges. Then I come back in with the same mix onto his ear, around the top of his head. I actually did a version of this. I had art class this morning near where I live, and I did an actual landscape of a couple of these sort of running across a field and incorporated the background and everything. And I thought, when I came home, I thought, you know what, I need to practice what I've learnt from doing the animal and try and get more depth in the colour, because the one I did in art class was good, but the colour a bit pale. So I thought, I need to work on contrast. So today's effort is working on my contrast. So yeah, now I'm popping his antlers in a burnt umber ultramarine mix. So just to get the grey, pop in the little lines that are on his horns. Or antlers, I'm not sure which of the two. I think they're, I don't know, I think they're antlers or they're horns, but on his head things. Pop his nostrils in, and then I pop his eye in. He's got a white spot or a white line just down above his eye that goes towards his nose, and I've left that just in white paper. So the paper's made the highlight for me, which was nice. Thank you, paper. And then now I'm going back into where I've put shadow with my browny grey mix of ultramarine blue and burnt umber, and I'm taking that now up the front of his legs because they're in the darkest shadow. Mix a bit more, a bit thicker, just like that, and then take that up the other front leg. And then take it around to his shoulder, and now darken up that back leg. So take it right up into his flank, and then a little bit on his rump, but I'll wet that out so it's just like a lighter, it's still the same colour but just a lighter consistency. And then again, a bit more of a thick mix, and I take that in his darkest dark underneath his belly at the back, and under the neck just there, just that external line to put the extra eye on. Not an extra eye, the other eye. Anyway, pop his little mouth, detail the ears a little bit more. Put a bit of grey on his belly. Now, just finish this eye off. Got quite beautiful, oh, sorry, doing his forehead. Just a bit of colour around his head. Finishing off his horns or antlers, otherwise known as pointy bits. And then just touching that eye up. And now I just clean my palette a little bit because I've used all my spots. So clean a couple of trays off, just like that. And then ultramarine blue and alizarin crimson, because I'm going to do the ground. I'm just going to take that in as a purpley shadowy ground, like that. Hold it up so it moves around a little bit. It's drying as quick as it's hitting the paper today. It's quite a mild sort of a day. So, and this is in my Stillman and Birn watercolour sketchbook. Now I'm popping a bit of green over the top of all of that, just to give it a bit of dusty grass sort of texture. A bit more brown in there. Like that. Create a bit more shadow. And we are just about done. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making it. I really enjoy the challenge of doing animals in different postures and positions. So I look forward to seeing you next time. Please click like and subscribe and the bell icon, and it'll be awesome to share my future videos with you. I'll see you later. Okay, bye.